Right. Couple of days late, I know, but welcome to the Arsenal vlog. Yeah, going into this game was a bit of an interesting one, definitely. Arsenal not having won many away games this season, and them and Ipswich being the only teams yet to keep a clean sheet in any of the top four divisions, we're a bit of hope going into it. Arsenal as well, only winning one of their last 8 league away games as well, made it for an interesting thing. So we had a bit of confidence going into it, especially having won against Chelsea, won against West Ham back-to-back. Could we make it 3 times in a row? Of course we could. But yeah, I was optimistic, but also a bit realistic. But that's it, really. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. And cut and checkboard thing.
Right, Arsenal today at home. Are we going to get a win? I don't know. Aubameyang on the bench. King's the only change that we've had for this game. Jagielka had to come in instead. But Arsenal haven't been great away from home, so they're probably going to get a win today. But I mean, regarding to recent form, we've done pretty well in terms of it. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. That's for sure. It's going to be an interesting one. Jagielka. Great little bit of play. I think the ball just knocked the football up, but great finish to get it right at the end. Well done, Jags. Well done. Right, currently we're winning 1-0 against Arsenal. I know I wasn't thinking that at the start, but we've deserved it. Arsenal haven't been great today, but I think really it's a problem in terms of like their midfield-wise. Guendouzi and Elneny just not passing the ball when they should be, and it's just stifling for them. They've been a bit slow, but we've been brilliant in terms of possession-wise. We've tried to get them in every counter-attack and that we can. We just hope we go into the second half and try and continue this, I guess, but we'll see. The biggest opportunity of the game to score for us, Maitland-Niles with a massive mess up. Bernard should have finished it. Come on. Come on, Luca. Right, we've had a load of corners. Maybe we'll get something on this, I don't know.
So there we have it. Obviously 1-0 against Arsenal. Big win at Goodison Park. It's not beer. Diet Coke. Helps if I can drink it properly. So before we actually get into Everton's performance on the day, I think we need to do a little quick address of Arsenal as a whole. I think with Arsenal on that day, they just didn't turn up. And I think I put it out on Twitter beforehand that if I was an Arsenal fan, I was ashamed of that performance because Arsenal did not turn up at all. They were lethargic, they were tired, they just didn't bother. It's like at points we would be sprinting with the ball, they would be walking. So really, it was ours to take, and obviously we performed absolutely world class, and I thought we were brilliant for the whole game. Can't deny a really bad performance at all, and I think we just deserved the 3 points. So obviously Arsenal may have played poorly, but we played brilliantly. We dominated and followed up second balls. We went and created chances. We defended brilliantly. We obviously, like I say, created chances. If we had just been a bit more clinical, and to be honest, if Arsenal didn't have Socrates in their lineup, we could have won that about 5-0. But also something needs to be said about the atmosphere in Goodison. Again, bravo to the originals 1878. They have been brilliant in terms of trying to bring back an atmosphere for Goodison. Make it terrifying for teams to come here. Obviously, it's worked in the last 3 games. It worked in the derby as well. And I think that's also been a bit of a turning point in terms of how the season has been going on now. So it's, hats off to them. Brilliant stuff. Well done yet again. Definitely drumming up an atmosphere to help the team. And what did help in terms of the team as well was Jagielka coming in. Obviously coming in as the captain and starting the game, which a lot of people, probably himself included, weren't expecting to be seeing at all. It shows also he can still do a job. He's 36 now, but he can still do a job for Everton in terms of organising the defence, organising the team, being able to lead the team and being able to motivate them more. And it shows. He came into the likes of the game against Cardiff where we won 3-0. He came in with a clean sheet there. Came up with Arsenal, got a clean sheet there. So I think it shows that he still can do a job. He's worth keeping around. And I'd love him to be coming on as a coaching role as well. I think it would be brilliant for the dressing room. And 2 players that need to be saluted for their hard work in the team were Bernard and Richarlison. Both of them playing in the same positions that they had against West Ham. And it shows that some consistency has allowed them to perform better in their roles, especially defensively. Bernard was all over the shop trying to win tackles. Richarlison was winning the ball, starting up attacks again. Sigurdsson included in that as well. The pressure that those 3 had. Calvert-Lewin as well. Absolutely phenomenal in terms of centre forward play as well. And the 4 of them together being able to pressure the defenders and work up balls and attack and being able to start moves off was brilliant to see. And a quick mention for Calvert-Lewin. Obviously, he got the man of the match as official, and it was brilliant to see because he deserves it. All that is missing now is the goals. I think he's got the great attitude, he's got the physical strength, he's got the pace, he's got stamina. All that he's missing now is the composure to be able to know when to strike, know when to pass. And that comes with experience. People seem to forget he's only 22 years old. To be even doing what he's doing at his age is pretty impressive. Alright, strikers do need to score goals to be able to prove themselves. He knows that himself. But as long as he's still working hard in the team, he deserves to play for the rest of the season in that number 9 role. And if he gets a few goals, I could genuinely see him being our starting striker for next season. Maybe we'll have to bring in more competition for him, but who knows? Give him this chance, I say, and I reckon the goals will start coming in. And then that's really it for sort of the review, I guess, for Arsenal. Big win against one of the top 6 teams. Really builds a motivation for fans, for the team, for everyone, really, which is brilliant to see. So, yeah, we've got in the next game is Fulham coming up away from home. So that's going to be a very interesting one, considering the fact that Fulham have already been relegated. Whether we're going to get 3 points there, I'm really hoping so. Fingers crossed that we can. And we will see you at Craven Cottage for the next video, I guess. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow all the social medias below. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Adios.